Yes. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. And today, y'all, I'm so excited because y'all get to see me transform all of this hair into this cute, slick, half sew-in and half braid style that we about to do. I've done this style before, you guys, but I just feel like I should redo or remake this video so that it can be a little bit more detailed than the first one, because from the first one I did get a lot of positive feedback from it, and I think I helped a lot of people out with that, so I decided to drop it again. There's so many different ways to do. Ooh, check out my nails, y'all. Them things getting long. But there's so many different ways, you guys, to do what we call a braid down, which is basically a foundation for your sew-in. Now, because she have a lot of hair and her hair is super thick, I'm doing this method because that's going to ensure that her sew-in is going to be super flat and super natural looking. So to achieve that, I do about like 3 or 4 rows of just literally side by side, and then from there, because we are doing a absolutely no leave out sew-in, you guys, since she is natural and the hair we added in is straight. This is the method to the new leave out method, or shenanigans, whatever you want to call it. So from the braids in the back, you guys, I am going to start connecting it to the side, and basically this is going to be like a loop-de-loop because the braid is going to be braided all around until we are left with literally one strand of braid. So boom, if you did the loop-de-loop, you guys, that's literally all the braid that's going to be left out. And all I'm doing is I'm sewing that in. Now you can crochet that in, but I highly don't recommend that, only because we're sewing the hair down, and we want to make sure that the natural hair is not going to try to poke out or anything like that. So to secure it, I am just sewing it in, and then I'm going to follow the pattern to make sure that that braid is completely secured. And of course, you guys, keep your hair moisturized. I'm using the Touch by Tiny hair growth oil, touchbytiny.com. This is how the back should look. And this is the hair. Baby girl did say that she purchased it on Amazon. So now, you guys, I'm going to show you how to sew without having to cut every time you hit a corner. So once you sew the corners down, you're going to secure it really tightly. Now all you're doing is folding the hair over, and I love to give it a good squeeze to make sure that it's not going to be bumpy, and you continue sewing in like normal. But what I usually do for each corner, instead of like sewing a good one or two times, I go over the same area or close to it around a good 3 to 4 times, and that will ensure that it is super flat and natural looking. So once you've done all that, you guys, now it's time for the fun part, which is to cover up, or to make sure that there won't be any leave out. Of course, I can't talk today, you guys. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, so you guys, the way to achieve a natural sew-in with absolutely no leave out left out, you are going to continue to sew normally, but for the very, very top part, and try not to make it super big. Do it as small as possible as far as the parting itself for the very top. So now you're just going to sew literally the opposite way, if you can see, if that makes sense. So instead of braiding downwards, now we're sewing upwards. And once you've done that, you're going to continue to sew in naturally or normally, and we're going to use that piece of hair to fold over. So ta-da, that's all it is, you guys. Again, let's do it again. And of course, you guys, we're going to continue to sew in, and now we're sewing back the normal way because we already covered the top. Now all we doing right here, you guys, is literally filling in the blanks. And when you get to the top, try not to make it too spaced out because you will see the tracks in between, especially if the hair is a little bit thinner. And now I'm using that last piece of track, you guys. I won't place it directly on top of the other track, but I will do it relatively super duper 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 close so that it will help close off any gaps from the track that's supposed to cover all the leave out. So yeah, you guys, it's coming together. All I can say about this, you guys, if you've never done a sew-in, or even if you've done a sew-in but you've never done this method as far as like no leave outs, take your time. Don't be frustrated. This thing comes with practice, and the more you do it, the better it will start to look. Look at that, look at that. Miss Natural with no hair left out. I am using a wax stick to help keep the hair even flatter, you guys. You are welcome to use a hot comb. A hot comb will actually be extremely better, but I completely forgot my hot comb at home today, so we are using the flat iron, and then the wax stick is going to help everything come together. Now I am pushing the sew-in a little bit further back with my hands, you guys, because I need that thing out of my way so I can braid the top. So if you see a little bit of the braids, that's fine. Once we're done with the braids, everything will hide and everything will be covered and everything will look super natural. Yes, ma'am. Now for the front, you guys, we are doing 6 feed-in braids in the front. Now, if you've seen my videos before, you know I am a big advocate when it comes to saving those natural baby hairs, okay? So what I'm doing right now, you guys, I am braiding the hair naturally by itself first, and then I'm going to slowly start to add small pieces of braiding hair as I go. You've made it this far. Might as well just wait for the final look. And there you have it. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Natural heads, we can do this too. Okay? Don't let them tell you any different. Absolutely no hair left out. And as y'all saw, baby girl is super natural. Okay? Y'all let me know in the comments if you've done this style or if you would try it. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. Until next time, peace and love.